happening today, Brady?
Packing meat and hunting for one more bull for myself. And a day and a half to get done. Which I think we totally can do with this stellar team we got going in. So, it's been a good day.
What's going on today? What's happening?
We are loading up camp and we're gonna head back down to where Trail got his bull. And we're gonna hunt this evening and tomorrow. And hopefully Brady shoots a bull. And we'll be packing meat all Wednesday night because we gotta leave Thursday morning. So, that's the game plan.
They were trying to fight last night, looks like.
Oh, I heard them banging around.
Oh yeah. Hog giant.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. All right, is everything good in the trailer, I think?
I think so.
There's the bone zone.
We'll find some. We're going to find one more right now.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna do. Brady, it's time for him to launch an arrow. This trailer has seen some better days.
Thing, it's had a rough go.
Yeah. But she's still kicking.
Still kicking. Dummy lock.
Is the key in? Yeah,
that one's
a good one. You just gonna flip this in. It's locked. Nailed it.
there you go.
They're up there, just chilling.
All right, bring it in, guys. That's our last hoorah here. Dear Lord, thank you so much for all these great guys in this great country that we get to call home. Thank you for the people that fight for this country so we can do these awesome things. Keep us safe again. We're headed back in for one more last adventure here in Wyoming, and keep us safe and help us to have a great experience. We love you, and tell our loved ones at home that make sure that we're safe. In your name, amen.
Amen.
I take a breath, I'm not gonna lose. This is what I came here to do. I walk that wire and I take that step. Won't look down, got no regrets. I was made for this. I was made for this. Born in the wild, formed in the fire, built for the battle. Oh, I was made for this. I was made for this. Mind over matter, silence the doubters. I have the power. Oh, I was made for this. I was made for this.
Steve's hat still looks like new. Have you seen this?
I know it.
Look at my hat.
Steve,
Look at
have you
Steve's
worked?
hat.
Have you like sweated at all since
Hey,
you've
do
been
you
here?
sweat at all?
He does a little bit.
It's amazing.
not a lot though.
I sweat like a stuck pig.
Pigs don't sweat.
Yeah, they do.
They do when they get stuck. I don't think they do.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think they do.
Oh,
We gotta Google that. When
we're
we
starting to
out.
get delusional.
No, pigs do not sweat.
I don't think they do.
I can tell you for a fact they do not.
What are you saying now?
Pigs do not sweat.
Do you know anything about pigs?
Yes, I do.
They taste
You-
delicious.
what?
My
you know,
first cousin is literally a pig farmer.
There's always a story behind it. There's always a story behind it.
Did you say you were your first cousin?
Yeah.
Is a pig farmer.
Yes.
I don't know.
I can't argue with that. I don't have anything else to say.
What's his name?
Dennis McLean.
Dennis McClay.
Sounds made up.
Trophy country, that's why. Trophy country. We're hitting trophy country hard right now. bugle number, I don't know, 10 or 12. But we're getting up into the good stuff. These upper basins are looking really, really good. Wind must have caught that one. How was the wind up here for you guys?
It's good in the morning.
Morning.
Great in the morning.
Same thing, man.
Till about what? 7? It was windy.
I would love my bull to be dead right here with that backdrop, please. That'd be really cool. Set up right over here. Calling right off that mountain. Yep. Here we are. We are at the very top. And by I mean top, we're at the top.
We're at the so far above. We were above a mule deer a little bit ago.
Yeah, that's the top. We actually have heard 2 bulls bugle down below, but the wind is just back and forth. There's a bull right there. Oh, daddy's home. Daddy's home.
That's what Brady wants to shoot. That's what I want. That's what I've been waiting 10 days for.
10 days. It's going to be worth it. We just don't want to throw all our eggs in and go down there with the wind. It's just they've been winding us in the afternoons a bunch, so the mornings are good. The mornings, the wind usually is really, really predictable and steady, so we're going to...
I'm not going to get any sleep tonight.
You won't, because it's just going to be bugles running through your head all night. Be awesome. You're going to get that bull. He's pretty much already tagged in the freezer, but we're going to go back over here, away from the edge, set up camp, sleep tonight, and tomorrow morning.
It's on.
It's on.
Like Donkey Kong.
Oh, I can't wait. There's just with a different lower. Oh, Granddad. He's so close. It's Granddad. He's so close. He's just right. Oh, I can kill him tonight. 6:30. If we get a steady wind, let's try it. Let me run down the hill here and look at wind real quick. I got a little side hill. I don't know. I think I'm gonna be in the far bottom of the tent, but that's gonna be okay. I went with spaceship style again.
It's pulling G's to the left.
It is hard, but I went with the spaceship style. No rain fly on the top, bold move, because we're on top of a mountain, but I got some trees for cover if it does rain. It just feels really cool in there without having the rain fly on, I'm just saying.
You should go see my perch up there. That's the flattest spot I've had yet.
Really?
It's up there.
Thanks for the invite. Zach's gonna take that from you.
I'll keep the bulls. I'll just monitor them at night.
Monitor, I appreciate that. You won't
Guys,
get a
you
wink of sleep.
You sleep tight.
Yeah.
I'll be up there just like.
Right when we get up, we'll come to you and say, hey, what do you got? Where are we going?
at?
Where are we going? No, this is a good campsite.
I'll name them.
We've got bulls right over the hill right there, bugling. But the wind is horrible. These evening winds, it's all over the place. And we are putting every single egg in the Brady basket. And so we know in the mornings the winds are awesome. They've been just great. So we're going to wait just because it's getting dark right now too. So camera light would be kind of tough. But there's 2 bulls, at least 2 bulls bugling over that side. We're going to wait this out. I know today was kind of a boring day. We packed all the way in here after packing meat last night. We are in here a long ways. This is our longest jaunt yet.
32 miles.
32 and a half miles. That is a lie, but it's a long ways in here. So we're going to be methodical about it. We've got all day tomorrow. We have to go out tomorrow night, so we've got all morning tomorrow morning to shoot Brady and elk, and I feel good about it. Do you feel good about it?
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
There's some
Okay.
coupon for you.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I don't know how kid-friendly this is gonna be, and don't try this at home, but Guru 2.0 here, Deuce, is gonna try something a little bit unorthodox. Go ahead.
So, I've always thought that having a heat-activated meal was a fantastic idea. The idea is that there's an active ingredient in the outside package that when it hits water, heats up a separate package so that basically you can put cold water into this package and heat up the food on the inside in a separate package. So you could use dirty water, cold water, wouldn't matter. I thought to myself, wouldn't it be awesome if you could use your urine? So
Only you would think that to yourself.
The only way I kind of think this is smart is because you have to waste that water afterwards because you cannot drink it because of the heat activator. You would like.
well, I'm not gonna drink it.
No.
anyways.
If it was normal water, I'm saying.
He
You
was
can't
giving
even
a
put normal
compliment.
water there with that heat activator. You like get sick.
Normal water in it?
No, if I put like this water in your heat activator,
You can't drink the water.
you can't
after.
drink that water. You have to
Right.
dump it out because of the heat
Right.
activator. That's why it
Yeah,
makes
it's-
sense in a way. For what you're
Exactly.
kind of
It's
saying.
wasted water, so you're not going to use purified water because then you can't drink it anyways.
How much urine does it take?
That's a good question. I might need to drink something.
It's defeating the purpose.
Wait a second. Now you're defeating the purpose.
You're gonna drink
It's
water.
going to smell like asparagus. That's all.
It's gonna
The color is yellow. Hang on. Thanks, Steve,
Thanks, Steve.
for the encouragement. Tear open heating
Thanks, Daddy.
element and place in oatmeal bag. Answer 3 to 5 ounces. I got 3 to 5 ounces.
We're not gonna watch this, okay?
It's happening right here.
No.
I'm doing it right here.
Go over there.
Go over there. I already had to.
Hang on.
This morning was bad enough.
Let the
Open
viewer-
oatmeal's bag and remove all contents.
I'm anxious to see what's in it.
It's kind of like Christmas. So we got, I'm assuming that's my food. That looks awesome. Look at that. Even a spoon.
Is it really?
That's for heat activator.
Heating instructions. Open heating element, place in bag with food pouch. Add 3 to 5 ounces of any liquid. Seal bag, let steam heat for 3 to 5 minutes. Carefully remove food pouch.
Like,
Open and enjoy.
I'm gonna warn you. I almost burned my hand off when I made this before.
Well,
Don't warn him, please.
so
I just want to see this go down.
as far as I can tell,
Okay, it goes in there. Yep.
put this sucker into the alien
Food pouch.
technology there. I better not. Knife anybody?
Here.
What is it? Oh yeah. Cider BB.
Oh. I do have a regular Mountain House cooking if this absolutely just botches, but
Botch is probably
botches?
gonna be. Okay, this should be okay. So
So that's your activator.
that's your activator.
This is the activator. It goes in the flux capacitor here, and
It's
then
gonna tinkle inside that bag.
and
And
then
then you've got to grab that, what you're supposed to.
Yeah, he's gotta grab the food pouch out
My God.
so
and open it up.
hang on here. I'm gonna.
Whoa!
I'm going away.
Go over there by the tents.
Do it right here.
No, we can't do it right there.
Oh, this is such a bad.
Such a bad.
I need silence, everybody.
Hurry up.
He's a nervous fear.
I gotta make sure it all gets in there. 3 to 5 ounces.
Or is it that quick?
Oh my god.
So,
Get over here. Yeah,
so we got
it's steam.
what?
Steam's comes out of there. Ew.
Steam comes out of where?
The bend.
No way.
Yeah. Like it's gonna legit start steaming everywhere.
Serious?
Yeah.
How long does it take?
3 to 5 minutes, it said.
That's not good.
I guess we'll see in 3 to 5 minutes.
Don't aim that at trail. Huh? Don't aim that at trail.
Aim it at trail?
No,
What, does it come
don't
out like a
aim it.
projectile?
Yeah, it does.
I don't
Yeah.
want your urine.
Yeah, move it yonder.
So
When I
is
have-
it like so?
I actually put a lot of water.
Dang it, I got some on the outside.
No, it's like a pee bomb is what it's like.
First off, I'd like to say, if anybody is like in snowy weather and they're very cold, this is very warm and it will warm you up if you have to do it. Because this is hot. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump this out right here.
No, okay, just not. No. And not by my tent either. Take it across the meadows.
That did not smell good.
Zach, he has been wanting to do this. I mean, when we left for this trip, like from Oregon, and drove 24 hours straight,
Yeah, he talked
all
about
he
it.
could talk about was peeing in his food. That's all he could talk about. He was so jacked about it, it wasn't even funny. I'm like, why don't you just use water? No, dude, wouldn't pee be so awesome? I'm thinking, no, it wouldn't.
No.
No.
Oh my God, he's touching it.
So you see him out there?
That is disgusting.
He's raking the bag through grass. So much pee.
So bad. That is bad. Be careful.
Got it.
Oh my God.
He is.
I'm serious. I will say, I don't know if I had the correct 3 to 5 ounces in this. The tank was a little empty. So, I don't know if this actually heated it up. But that's not the
That's
the
not
food's,
the point.
it's not the food's fault. That was all on me. So, we're gonna try her here.
What is it?
It is
Hash browns?
Pea activated hash browns and
potato
peppers.
hash brown deal. Very fine. I just didn't get it heated up all the way because
Is it not hot?
I didn't urinate enough. What?
It's not hot?
No. Want to try it?
No.
It's not that bad.
I'll try it.
I still don't touch the bag.
I don't want to touch the bag.
Okay, just dip your spoon in there.
Hold on to it. You got it?
I'm holding. The thing about hash browns.
It's just not hot enough.
Yeah.
It's just not hot enough.
Yeah, the thing about hash browns is they also need to be like fried and a little bit crispy. They can't just be like,
Yeah, lukewarm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Aside from all that, we kind of just bonded a little bit. A little bit.
Did-
And that's the only time you're ever gonna hear me say that. Okay.
He says it all the time.
He
Says it
doesn't
all the
say it all the time.
He does. It's not bad.
All right. So, are you done? Are you happy? It's done. It's done. Congratulations, bro.
Thank you.
It worked.
So, tell the camera in the end what you can do.
In the end, what you can do is urinate more into the bag and get a more thoroughly cooked product.
Is thoroughly a word?
Thoroughly? Yes, it is.
Just go.
And I'd recommend it. Everybody should try it at least.
Why?
Just to say you did it.
In that survival situation, you don't have water and you
Right.
don't want to.
My name's Bear Grylls, and I support these oatmeals.
We gotta win.
Yep, you gotta win.
Kind of a cold night.
Not bad, yeah. It's cooling off a little bit.
Well, as you can see, we've got me and Steve.
Just
tonight.
us.
It's not that bad.
No, not
Don't have to
really.
deal with Hollywood. Don't have
Yeah,
to deal with
Hollywood's
Cody.
It's pleasant.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hunt recap, Steve. Let's go over that real quick.
Yeah.
We packed, or you guys
Yep.
packed Trails Bull down that night, which was yesterday. Today, we got up in the morning.
Yeah.
Everybody's a little tired at this point. I think that's one thing I want to touch on. People don't understand that hunting 24/7 every single day and hiking kind of the way that we hunt, we get some scrutiny on people saying, well, why aren't you up an hour before daylight?
We're hunting with camp on our back. We're going in, roughly 4 days, and we're staying mobile, and we're going hard till dark, and then we're throwing the bivy tents out, or bags or whatever, bivy sacks, and we're sleeping. We're getting up right at daylight, and we're grinding from daylight till dark. There's not much downtime during the day, and we're looking for bulls, and by day 4, and then add in packing out half a bull in the midst of that.
Yeah.
It definitely takes a little bit of.
And there's a lot of people that are that have said, actually, well, you guys don't get up at daylight, you're not getting that morning. But if you look at it, Trail killed his bull at like 11, 12?
Yeah, it was later in the morning. I'd
Yeah,
say
it was late.
after 10:30 for sure, but before noon. So somewhere. in
So
that time.
around 11 o'clock
Yeah,
probably.
probably around
Let's just
11.
say 11
Yeah.
o'clock. I killed my bull at like 11:30.
Yeah, it was midday.
Something like that in the midday. And that's where we kill most of our elk there. And that's just, I mean, that's just when it usually happens for us because we get the elk after they've bedded down. And so, I mean,
And
I'm
that
not
was
saying,
that was a lot of it because this year when we were in Wyoming, it was super dry, hot.
Yeah.
And those bulls were
man.
headed in early to those north-facing slopes, and so by the time we could get in and work in on them, it was later in the morning, and we were getting in their bedding area.
and that's kind of what we found with
Yeah.
like Rocky Mountains. They move so much.
A lot.
They're like moving all the time, and the best way to I can see to kill them is when they're stopped. you
Yes,
know?
yeah, for
So-
sure. Because they're moving from daylight till they're bedding. They're constantly moving, and if you're behind them, you're just pretty much trailing them. And that was pretty much like on Trails Bowl. That's what we did. We trailed them into that north-facing slope. Well, by the time we got in there, it was 9:30, 10ish. So I mean, it's
Man, that was steep.
yeah, it was steep.
Oh
really
man,
steep.
going back in there. So we're headed back in there.
Yeah.
We all climbed. Man, it was a long.
It was a
jaunt.
long jaunt into that basin.
Long jaunt to get clear back in there. And right at the end of this video, we got bulls bugling underneath of us. But what you've seen a lot of the time, and that was what would happen with a lot of times with me and Brady a couple days before, is just the wind would just be terrible.
Yeah.
It'd be good and then it would be horrible. And then
Yep.
it was just so swirly. It was almost like Colorado.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot like Colorado in a way.
And so we just decided we're going to try to focus. We knew those elk weren't going to go a long ways. They weren't going to go too far. We just had to find them the next day. So we just went back over the ridge
Yeah.
and just pitched the tents and slept, and Wes peed in the bag.
Yes, he did. To make a hot meal.
That kid.
He talked about it when
he was
he
so
saw
jacked.
that when he saw that bag come out of that backpack. He was running circles around the tent. He was so excited.
He was so excited to do that.
Oh, and the horrible thing was just the odor
It
was.
smelled horrifying. I remember when,
Oh, it was-
and it's not on, I was just editing through the film to make this. It's not on film. He's packing that thing around and it's just steam. And it's not like water steam either. It's
No, it was not
nasty.
good at all. It
Nasty.
was bad.
Ugh.
But Wes was excited,
Oh, he
so
was-
we
he
had
was
to.
excited.
Yep,
He was excited.
we let him have fun with that.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah. That's the hunt, guys. Tomorrow's a new day.
Yep.
Brady's got one more day to do it. He's got
Yep.
one more day, and there's some stuff coming tomorrow that, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Anything else, Steve, on hunting with Trail or Brady, or anything else you want to throw out there?
You know, I had a blast. It was really fun to be able to hunt with guys that just completely different style from
Yeah.
us. You know, Trail's more of a methodical, slow. He just does some cow calls. He follows the bugles and slips in, and we're more of an aggressive type hunter. And I mean, Trail's been, he's a successful hunter for sure. You know,
That's what a lot of people I don't think know.
yeah, no,
Trail's killed some
he's
giant
been
bulls.
very successful.
Yeah, way bigger than I've ever killed, or
yeah.
Steve's ever.
Oh, yeah.
Giants. And he is a very successful hunter, but like you said, it's a total different
It's
style.
total different. So it was kind of neat to be able to see that, to be there and experience, his style of hunting to ours.
Yeah.
I think both styles are very, very important. And then, Brady's this big mule deer guy that has not spent much time in the woods elk hunting.
Yeah,
So that was neat to be able to be out there with him and,
totally.
experience, the bugles and stuff and his reaction to it. To me, I that was a blast.
My favorite was the first day.
Yeah.
I couldn't have shot it if I wanted to.
No. His adrenaline was at an all-time high.
We have
so.
all been there. We
Yeah.
have all definitely
Yep.
been there.
Great
So,
dudes, though. Awesome
man,
guys
just-
to hang
yeah.
out with and hunt with. And
They were,
Yep.
Go Hunt guys are, man, they were awesome.
Yep.
They were awesome. So, shout out, Steve. You got any shout out? I got a couple written
You
down.
got some?
Yeah, I got some. Perfect. Some shout outs. My lovely wife wrote down for us.
perfect.
Man, it's kind of transparent when you pull it over the file.
Oh,
I'm going to try to catch up on some of these, and I apologize for trying to get to every single person, and it doesn't always happen, but we are trying our hardest. Here we go. Steve, you ready for this? Graydon Wyatt. Happy 9th birthday on December 9th. So, what is today? Yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Graydon. Connor Stokes and Morgan Fogelman. Thank you guys so much for following along and supporting us. Brooke George. Gavin is looking forward to all the hunting adventures to you and that you guys are going to have. Brooks and Steve. It's so easy. Sherry. Brooks and
We're sorry.
Vincent, we're very sorry. We appreciate you guys' support. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Seth Gudgel
Yeah.
and his buddy Doug wanted to say thank you to two hunters and their wives. The hunters' names are Nick and PJ. Seth and Doug really appreciate you guys, your help and hospitality.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Eugene Springfield firefighters and EMTs.
There we go.
They were recently
Targeted
by a gunman.
Whoa. They were recently targeted by a gunman.
Wow. And luckily they are all okay. Thank you guys so much for your service.
Wow.
Oh man.
That's scary.
That's close to home.
That is very close to
Super
home.
close
So
to
that's, we got a lot of friends that live up there.
Yes. Chris Unger and Kelsey Meyer and Jake Sutton. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are probably butchering these names and we apologize.
Yes, we apologize deeply.
Ken Dalton, happy 50th birthday, December 10th.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man. Nathan Ramidi. Steve? He wanted to wish him a belated birthday. It was December 2nd. Nathan, happy birthday, man.
If my wife saw this right now, she would just be shaking.
Horrified.
She'd be
horrified. We try our best.
We
guys.
do. We try our
best. And
But
sometimes
no,
our best isn't that awesome.
No, it's not that good sometimes.
All right, Steve, closing statements. Go ahead.
You know, for me, I had 2.0 has been a blast. Wyoming was awesome. I had so much fun there.
Love that state.
I don't know, looking forward to upcoming stuff in Idaho. You know, that's up next. I'm so super excited to see that.
Yes, it is. We got one more day for Brady to get it done.
Yep.
One last shout out, because we probably won't get to this tomorrow because we're going to be doing giveaways, I think, for you guys. But one last shout out goes to every time we went into Wyoming, guys, we go into town, and I'm not going to tell you the town. I'm not going to tell you where we're hunting. Anyway, but every time we'd go into town, we'd go to the local, it was actually a bar, but it was a restaurant as well.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say too much about it as far as that goes, but we offered, Steve had his bull.
Yep. It was all packaged
His
up.
bull from Colorado.
Yep.
It was all packaged and frozen. And we went into that town and we started looking around. It's a small town. And I went up to the counter and I asked, hey, we got a bull. We just need to get it in a cooler. Well, when I said that, he kind of, the owner and operator of the place, the establishment, he kind of looked at me like, oh. And
He thought we had the elk in the back of the truck.
he thought we had the whole elk, and he was actually thinking about it. And the words that he actually said to me were, well, how much blood is it going to get everywhere? And I'm like, no. I said, it's already frozen in coolers,
Yes.
in packages. And he goes, oh, shoot. Bring it on.
Bring it
I mean,
on
it was
in.
just bring it on in.
Yeah.
Get it back here in my coolers. And we brought those coolers into his coolers. And then 10 days later, when we left, guys, we went back to that establishment, which is where when we come out and have a burger, that's where we actually went.
Yeah, that's where we ate every time.
I said, how much do I owe you? I mean, that's because, I mean, to keep it for 10 days,
Yeah.
a lot of people pay, you can pay a lot of money for that. And he looked at me and he was just like, what?
No.
And he's like, no.
No.
And it's like, no, we owe you money.
Yep.
And he goes, no, I'm just happy you guys got one.
That's
what he said. I'm just happy you guys had fun and got one. And it was just like pretty amazing, guys.
Yes.
The people, I will say, the people of Wyoming that we ran into, you guys are awesome.
The hospitality, the kindness. I mean, just that place is.
And every time we're there, it seems like every time I've been there, and I've only been a few different times.
Yeah.
But the people are down to earth and just so awesome. So a big shout out to the state of Wyoming and you guys. Oh man.
I wish there was more states like that state. I mean, just not even so much for the hunting, but just the hospitality, the kindness, the just down to earth people that live in. And I've been there in different parts of the state hunting in the past, and just even the different areas wherever you go, they're just great people. And so I wish we could see that more everywhere.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Steve, say goodbye.
We will see you guys next time.
Yes.